Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of my UIM series. In the last episode, we just finished getting 91 smithing, which means we don't ever have to train smithing again for any diaries or tasks or quests or anything like that. But we spent quite a lot of GP doing it. I think initially we spent 6 and then another 7 mil. So what's that? We must have spent maybe 12 or 13 mil on GP, which is quite a lot. We're gonna go stash some of this away. Okay, so we've still got 40 mil in the coffer. We've kept 500k on us. And yeah, we're gonna go get some of our stuff back. We're not gonna get everything, but I'm gonna get everything up to the looting pouch, I think. Ideally, I do want to start clearing some of this stuff up, but as always, I've got a plan of as and when to do that. But yeah, let's get our stuff back and then we'll get into quests. So we'll just quickly alch these bodies, cause waste not, want not, or something or the other like that. And before we get the rest of our stuff back, the first quest I'm going to do is wanted, because we're going to need 23 inventory slots, and this should work out perfectly if we drop these 2 items. Yeah, let's just go and do this and see how we get on. Just wanted to check in with Amy real quick. So we've got 416 points, and I don't know if it's worth doing mahogany homes with these, because we'll buy another plant sack, and then yeah, I don't know what we'll get, but I don't even know if I can be bothered to use these right now. We'll see. We're back talking to Sir Tiffy Cashian. It's a lot of dialogue back and forth for an old man. He sure can talk. And because we're rich as fuck, we're just buying our orb for 10k. But we're gonna need our rune scimitar for this. There we go. Okay, so we've only got room for 16, but I have a plan. Okay, so we're basically just going to juggle these to make sure that I don't lose the ones that I've already put on the floor here. Pick these ones up. And then if I just drop 6 random items for now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, put it down, yes, put it down, that's 6, pick these up, quickly talk to the Mage Zamorak, and that is that step done. Now we can pick our stuff back up. Here he is, the bad guy. I mean, this guy's carrying a lot of random shit. We got red wine red vine worm, a blue cape, and a toy horse. I wonder what he gets up to in his spare time, huh? Easy access to Draenor. While we're here, we might as well top up our Chronicle a little bit. Yeah, that should do 60 charges, should keep us plenty for a long time. And I've just bought a rune crossbow and some bolts while I'm here for now as well. Hey, here it is, the final fight. And I love how this guy is so powerful. He literally bitch slaps an entire army. And yeah, we've got to fight this dude. But for some reason, he only smacks with melee when he's meant to be some kind of powerful wizard or whatever. And there you go, sit the fuck down. And we're about to hand this quest in, which should give us 5,000 Slayer XP, which gave us a jump from level 18 to 25 Slayer. That is nice. Yeah, and we can get White Knight equipment when we want to. But yeah, 25 Slayer, woo! Alright, so I was just testing out some Royal Titans for the first time with a friend, just to see if it could work. And I do get some loot from it. I didn't get anything interesting. We've got a Ranar seed, which we'll plant at some point. But yeah, that's why I've got the crossbow. But back to questing, we are going to do the Holy Grail now, which we need Excalibur. I think I get that from the Lady of the Lake. I'm not sure. And there we go. She gave us Excalibur back. I think it was for 500 coins. Just realized we're on like 9 prayer from doing Royal Titan, so we'll refill that. We're just going to plant this Rano over here. So for this part of the quest, we need to go to Entrana. So we are going to suicide the account. Okay, so we are dead again. I believe we're allowed to take our grace ball and our rune pouch. So we're going to take our rune pouch and we're going to get our graceful. Oh, naturally, our rune scimitar didn't drop because of the Saradomin thing we've got on it. So it's good we came back to the POH to go to Draenor to get the Port's Rim because we can put that away. And hopefully, like a good little monk, he lets us board the boat, which he does. I'll grab our sword back. Boom. Oh, I remember I hated doing this before as well. This guy, you just basically have to constantly flinch him. I mean, I think overheads should work though, no? Yeah, overheads do work. So we can just do that. We just have to make sure we get the cup. Yeah, we just have to make sure we get the killing blow with Excalibur. And right when I'm doing this, you want to give me a surprise exam, of course. Okay, Black Titan down. Little Goblin, follow me here. Yeah, we'll do this surprise exam. And that, of course, is going straight into Herblore, because we love us some free Herblore XP. Right, and then we find this little gobshite in an empty sack or some sacks. And now magically, this whole broken castle is fixed and quite beautiful. And that is the Holy Grail done. We get a bunch of XP. We should get a defense level from that. 51 defense, yes, nice. And if you're interested, it allows you to put a picture of King Arthur in your POH, which we will never fucking do. So we're going to do Shiloh Village next and just gather these items. In case you didn't know, which I'm sure most people do by now, but you can actually just buy a candle from this guy in Catherby and we'll light it with a tinderbox, I think. And the POH does stock both a spade and a tinderbox, which I think we can just use that and that, and that gives us a lit candle. Nice. And for the bronze wire, we're just going to go get a bar from Shanti in Alcarid, who also conveniently stocks hammers, which I forgot to grab from the POH. Give me bones. Bones. And we've got a bronze wire. We only need one, I think, but that's all our items to go start this quest. And our easiest way here is going to be ferrying CKR, run down and around. Searching sacks again. Hey, at one point there was three people here, and we all kept getting attacked by each other's fights, and it was quite annoying. But we are done with that little boss fight. Hey, and that is Shiloh Village done. We get some crafting XP and access to Shiloh Village. Woohoo! Yeah, I think we've got a bunch of these Karamja tasks done already. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of them done. While we're doing the quest, we might as well just quickly finish these off. So we're just going to do that. It looks like all we need is a pickaxe and a small fishing net. For our first part, which is the fishing task, the Karamja Amulet of Glory teleport actually takes us pretty much right there. So yeah, super, super handy. Just doing some mining. And with this seaweed task, if you don't have rune light and you're on mobile, you need to pick up 5 seaweeds. You can just do the same one by picking it up and dropping it. There you go, task done. And this should be our last task to kill a Joga or Yoga. I don't know if that's a silent J or not. That is the easy Karamja diary done, I believe. Which get these gloves, they give you discount on buying things with Toggle. in the Tazar caves. They're good as well because when you get the later ones, they teleport you, I think, to the gemstone area. We can get them back from Purdue, so we're going to drop them for now. This is going into Herblore, which did not give us a level. And the next quest I want to do is a Tybo One-Eye Trio, which for this we need the agility potion, 4 dose. So I completely forgot when I was leaving out the Ranors to leave out some toad flaxes, but luckily while we're here, I remembered that you can get some from here. No, I do not. I have no vouchers. So yeah, we're going to need 6 Brimhaven vouchers. So we're just going to do a couple of these runs first. Okay, that is our 6 tokens, I believe. And the easiest way to get out of here is to just log out and then just simply log back in. And we can trade Pirate Jackie for the toe flaps, which they cost 3. And that's it. We've bought our 2 toad flaxes and we are done. Also, we can use these for some free agility XP. And this guy Josic in the lighthouse is super handy. He sells a whole bunch of stuff from pestle and mortars to water vials, wizard mine bombs, dwarven stouts. Um, he even sells a U longbow. Oh wow, okay. And now we need a iron spear or better, and hobgoblins can drop bronze, iron, or steel. I think iron or steel are 1 in 64, so hopefully we get it pretty quickly. Scratch that idea. I remembered when I was doing my Giant's Foundry guide, I believe you can buy a steel spear from here. So that is that done. And we have all the items apart from the agility potion, which we're going to make now. Got our 2 swamp toads, we'll just rip their legs off because we love being inhumane. And we'll make our agility potions and then very carefully turn 1 into a 4 dose. Just burn in some bones. Dude lives out here and he can't hunt. We've got 99 hunting, man. Okay, that is a quest done. We get a bunch of XP. Yeah. But little side note is that you actually have to go and talk to all of the brothers now. So I don't know what they will do. So first brother trains us in fishing. So I think that allows us to catch actual Karambwans now. Tinsei, I think, was he the hunter maybe? Nope, he gives us some cooking XP. Yep. No, I don't want to talk. And the third brother, this one must be the hunter. So I feel like you're the one that's going to give me the, yeah, combat XP. And also gives us a ruined spear, which is useless to us, but we can outqueue for 12k. Okay, and then a quest I have been putting off for a very long time, and the one I'm least looking forward to is the one small favor quest. So we're going to go ahead and get all these items. I think we've got just about enough inventory space. That's our 4 steel bars done, and we made some extra in case we go back to Mahogany Homes. Get a bowl from here in Lumbridge, fill it with water, and then just, yeah, just boil it on here. As you can see, I've got 6 iron ores because of the 50% failure rate. Just in case we get super unlucky and fell on like 4 or 5 in a row. See, failed. 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 Well, it was a good thing I got 5 or 6. Sometimes you just gotta know when you're gonna have bad luck. For these herbs, I'm just gonna kill the men around here. It might take a little while. Oh, piss off, you little dwarf. Yeah, I don't know if I recorded that or not, but I was saying, how on earth did I get two Ranars before Marital and a Guam? Make it make sense, Jagex. It's always when you want the low level shit, you start getting the high level shit. Oh, we got a beginner clue scroll. Hey, clue casket done. Do we get anything? No. Back to killing men. Also, when it says empty cup, does that mean like a teacup? That no, that's a porcelain cup. Okay, so that don't count. Yay, another Guam. So all we're missing is the Marantil. Hey, finally a Marantil. Look at this shit, man. We've got Irits, Landitimes, Ranars. I just can't be bothered to put them in the looting bag right now. And we got empty cup just by buying one from here because we don't steal because we're a good Samaritan. But we can finally start the quest now. So yeah, let's go get started. And this is our first time actually being inside Shiloh Village as a UIM, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't think we'll come here very often. We might come here to mine these rocks if we need like slaughter bracelets for Slayer later at some point. Maybe, but it might be a bit out of the way for UIM. We're gonna drop my wood cutting axe to hopefully get a blunt axe from this guy. There we go. Hey, we are at the halfway point of one small flavor. Flavor? One small favor. It has been a while and it's horrible. But yeah, halfway through. Look at the glowy lights. So I forgot that we had to even have a fight on this, but we're killing Slagith, I think his name is. Takes reduced damage from anything apart from pickaxes, but we're just gonna Ivan blast the shit out of him. And we can now make pot lids. Okay, that is one small favor finally done. It should be called one big favor. And we get this cool little keyring, but we're not going to use that ever. The main thing we wanted from this was the XP lamps, which are going straight into herb lore. That puts us at 52 herb lore. And then we're going to use this one, and that puts us still in 52 herb lore, but nearly right at the end. I think I want to do one more quest just while we've got a lot of inventory space, and I think that quest is going to be Rag and Bone Man 1. So yeah, we're gonna go get the stuff for this and get this done. And what we've done is we've just quickly dropped our bones. We'll use these on these, and drop these again. And we'll just not attack him, but pick all our bones back up. Yeah, let's get out of here. Okay, we will hand this quest in. And there's a Rag and Bone Man 1 done. What I'm going to do while we're here is we will also start Rag and Bone Man 2. Yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we'll need to kill eventually. With that being said, guys, I think this will be a good place to end this episode. Inventory is looking kind of clear right now. I need to plan what I'm going to do next. But while I do that, I'm probably going to go to the new gem crab. Mm, Yeah, I'm sure most of you know what the gem crab is by now. It's not that new, but when I log back in, you'll see what it is. I'm just gonna go AFK on mobile for a while and try and get my attack up so that we can use the dragon longsword we have in here instead. But yeah, I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day, guys. Oh, and real quick, here's the stats if you want to see where blah blah blah. Here's the stats if you want to see where we're at. Okay, bye bye.